7 grams, DFB, picture for all the intending.
A whole bunch of gangsta. I got a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of yams, a whole bunch of stacks, a whole bunch of cars, a whole bunch of clothes, a whole bunch of haters, a whole bunch of
A whole bunch of haters and copycats, a whole bunch of bands in my pocket got me looking fat, a whole bunch of chains got your bitch looking back. I got a whole bunch of cars today, I'ma try to bag. A whole bunch of gats, a whole bunch of goons. I'm a real dirty bird, I got a whole bunch of coons. Got a big boy crib, we got a whole bunch of rooms. Hit the Louis shop, stunning and bought a whole bunch of shoes. Got a whole bunch of rules. Number 1 is get money. Number 2 is never let a nigga take nothing from me. Got a whole bunch of hundreds. Ghost 100 bag man. Click Trill DFB. 4th Ward, 7 grams.
A whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of yams, a whole bunch of stacks, a whole bunch of cars, a whole bunch of clothes, a whole bunch of haters, a whole bunch of hoes, a whole bunch of sodas, that's a whole bunch of whips, and a good plug, that's a whole bunch of jokes, a whole bunch of rock surf, a whole bunch of chains, a whole bunch of stocks, that's a whole bunch of plays, a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that. What you talking, Stone? I rock a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of swag, a whole bunch of cash. You a window shopper, I pop a whole bunch of tags, a whole bunch. I do a whole bunch of shit, and the chains on my neck, a whole bunch of bricks, a whole bunch of pills. I'm up for a bunch of days, and a bunch of bitches get a whole bunch of lies. A whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of yams, a whole bunch of stacks, a whole bunch of cars, a whole bunch of clothes, a whole bunch of haters, a whole bunch of hoes.
Call up my plug, order up a dub. Tony Montana, a bunch of bubbles in the tub. Got a bunch of hoes and a bunch of ice. Ran with a bunch of goons on a bunch of nights. Yeah, keep it gangsta. Dope Sean, Parlae, and me, we some gangsters. A whole bunch of bullies and a bunch of angles. Money stacked like I wrote for a bunch of singers. My girl got a girl, I live with a bunch of swingers. Whole bunch of money, hell yeah, it changed me. But it changed for the better though. I like to fly to Cali, buy a whole bunch of drugs.
I got a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that,